Milele e Bwana, awala tawala Yesu. Milele e Bwana, unatamalaki. Milele e Bwana, tawala tawala Yesu. Milele ye Bwana, unatamalaki. Say milele,
milele e Bwana,
tawala
tawala tawala Yesu.
milele
E Bwana,
unatamalaki.
unatamalaki.
Say milele,
milele, Bwana,
tawala,
tawala,
tawala Yesu,
tawala Yesu.
Milele,
milele,
Bwana,
unatamala,
say matukomode, wegai, damaka Jesu, say matukomode, wegai, neweo damaka, say matukomode, wegai, damaka Jesu, Everybody, let's dance.
Hey, boy.
Aya.
What is it? Hey, boy.
Aya. 1, 2, 1, 2, go. Say matukomode, wegai, damaka Jesu,
matukomode, wegai,
neweo damaka, say matukomode, wegai, damaka
kama kajeso atukombore wegai.
All right, welcome back. I'm with Edward Frank Dola,
Yes.
right here. Oh, very powerful story, and I hope that this will make meaning. It will speak to you in one way or the other, that hope will eventually arise. Today, he talks about a totally different story. God has been faithful to him. So bro, umecommit your crime, mother amekuja, hiyo usiku so much happened. Part of her body kakufa ganzi, she was paralyzed. Very hopeless situation.
Yeah.
Here you are, now you're saying, no, hatuwezi endelea kuishi hivi. But the foundation that had been, put earlier on made you pray for your mom even that night. And that was the first time you actually saw a miracle happening.
Yeah,
the very first time.
That was the very first time I saw a miracle happen, because I kept on praying. I told God, if there's the best thing that can happen to her, kutoka hapo, maybe it's death. But if she's not dying, please do something.
Yeah.
So that day, I heard God. Because there are women wenye walikuwa wamekuja, wameanza pia wanamhurumia tu. There is nobody doing anything.
Yeah.
So at some point I just heard God, let them use a robe, massage her with a robe.
Yeah.
So nikambia a lady there, Jenny, nikamwambia please massage na robe. So they started doing that, and immediately she started moving. She started feeling herself.
Responding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that after that incident, I saw her getting healed.
Right.
So I thanked God. My heart
was hopeful again.
Was hopeful again. So for that moment, the next thing was to look for my brother Romeo. I went to look for him. So my brother vile walikuja wakaona wa situation and nini, walikuja na shopping with my cousin Jim. And then my brother convinced me sasa nimjoin. Yeah, niwachane na hizi kazi za majeshi, hizi kazi hata ukangishwa kama utapata na
itawahi kama.
Ananiambia na hata watu walipongi pesa mingi. Twende
nikuonyeshe job ingine.
Twende nikuonyeshe madha fulani atakuunganisha na kazi ya samaki. Uko unachoma samaki, unapata do zako. Because from our family background kuna wale watu wameomoka na fish. Sasa
ukaona okay.
Twende kwenda, kumbe ni story
mjengo.
Ile kazi aliniunganisha nao sasa ni mjengo.
Hiyo ilikuwa story ndio utoke.
Through mjengo sasa nikaanza kuona sasa hapa ni kutafen. Lazima ni toughen up. Kwa sababu I was a softie. Mi life yangu hata home nilikuwa naitwa softie. Hata siwezi tumwa kwa duka juu mimi ni mslow. Unaona vitu kaa hizo. So tukaanza kazi mjengo pale. Opportunity kapatikana in another club hapo inaitwa Alfajiri. Nikaomba kazi pale after kufanya mjengo pale, kufanya ma renovations, and then I approached that madam, she's called Shiro Mahiho. God bless her wherever she is, because for the opportunity that she gave me. Akanipatia opportunity hapo, nikaanza kazi ya kuosha jikoni nini kidogo. Jikoni pale pia unapata uadui iko mingi, like hata ukiwa chini bado you just facing enemies. Hata ukiwa hata maskini bana akona maadui, unashindwa sasa hiyo adui.
I know, badala ya kushikana msukume pamoja.
So mtu ananichukia pale, and through hiyo chuki God akani elevate to another level. Sasa nikaenda kazi ya kosha glass. So pale nilikuwa na kunywa masoda za makombo
zile zimebaki.
Kwa bar. From that nika tena the barmen waka mess up nini wakiwa wanatafuta watu, wakasema let them take their own, nikapelekwa pale kwa bar. So I used to do it real well, because mimi nikishika kitu God do me bless.
I love it.
Through that I started reading the book here, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and there was a client alikuwa anakuja, and that guy alikuwa ananipima like how bad do I want to be rich, juu anaona vile mimi niko dedicated na soma kitabu, is like anaona huyu mtu
nataka kukujua zaidi. There's something about this young man.
Yeah, but I came to, for the past few weeks I was meditating and asking God why is God revealed a whole picture for me on why I had to go through all these circumstances.
Yeah.
Because God told me if if you want to face your enemies, you have to know how they operate.
All right.
And God revealed to me on how the devil does not work with somebody with nothing. He has to find somebody who is somewhere, you see, who has something to offer.
Yeah.
And God brought to me a lot of revelation, and that is why, like, He showed me that the person was, I was not the one who was hungry for him. He was the one who was looking for me. So the devil was using him to look for me because I was in a better place to spread whatever they were doing.
Right.
And through that, I got into, he got me into an occult.
Yeah.
So I got into a cult, and now I'm asking, now this recently I was asking God, why the occult? Because God told me, you see, the devil akitaka could destroy a whole lot of people, he has to use somebody in a place of influence. So at that place, I was in a place where I could influence a lot of things nikiwa chini ya maji. Now, again, sacrifices. I see a lot of blood being poured out. Right. A lot of nasty things.
So let's go back kidogo tu.
Yeah.
So this gentleman alikuwa na kuangalia. Alikuanga patron wa hiyo club.
No, yeah, alikuwa patron, alikuwa anakuja hapo tuna chat, tunajua. I grew up to be a social person. I knew that sasa lazima niongee. I never used to talk when I was young. Nilikuwa tu msee na kwa kona yangu. Nilikuwa mpole sana, but now it reached a place where I knew that I have to talk to survive. Yeah. So now talking to this guy, giving him my story, measuring my hunger for success. Namwambia, my friend, you don't know where I've come from. Me, I can feed on a fat man for survival. Yes. I developed a philosophy that I can eat a fat man to feed my empty stomach. Right. Yeah. So him seeing that, na kanipima a few times, one day he just told me, let me take you somewhere. Yeah, and your life will change. All right. Akaniuliza, are you afraid? Because success is not for those who are afraid. This kind of thing is not for people who...
Ni watu wako na courage.
Sasa mimi niko curious, nasema, what kind of thing is this? Yeah. Because kama ni vita niko fiti sana. Kama ni mbio,
commercial arts,
of course mbio mimi siko fiti sana mbio, lakini sidhani kama whatever, sidhani kama kenye inaenda kufanyika inaweza nifanya anything because I've seen it all. That's right. Sasa hii yako I think inaweza kuwa kidogo. I went there and he took me to where they normally have their fellowship. Yeah. I'm telling you, while men are sleeping, the enemy is so intense. Yeah. So people, you have to know that. Tumeenda pale, my first day, tumekaa hapo until the time when now we were ushered into a room. We go and we find people dressed in red all around. There is chantings going on. And now Mimi, I have to take off whatever I was wearing. I get cleaned up. Yeah. I wear, and they make their small sacrifice that day. It was just light, I think, ni kunipima. I was afraid. Sasa kumbe sasa sikuwa nimeona vitu.
Umeingia sasa.
Sasa nimeingia as a man commanding bats.
Wow. Bats hizi za kuruka hizi.
Bats. Yes, hizi zinakaa upside down. Yeah. Yes. Zinamsikia.
What?
He speaks he chants something. You see them going around, they come to him. Sijaona kitu kama hiyo. Sasa nikasema sasa hapa, and I can't run away, I can't do anything. They bring in a baby. The baby wanamchomwa damu kwa mikono, vidole. A lot of nasty stuff happened more than that, but the blood is put in a bowl, kuku, nini, damu yao inaekwa kwa bowl. Everybody has to remove their blood to make an oath. Wow. Now, that's a covenant that you're part of them. And now you're part of them. And some vitu tulikuwa tunapewa kulambalamba nini. By the time I was living there, I was a whole different person. And now
umeingizwa sasa kwa occult kabisa.
You see, sometimes of late nimekuwa nikiangalia that person
Yeah.
and he scares me. Yeah, the hurt, the bitterness, the hatred, the things like that. And these are the things that God was showing me, like the difference, because in this other kingdom, there are no sacrifices to be made. In the kingdom of God, Jesus already did it.
Yeah.
In that kingdom,
it happens every time.
It happens. Somebody has to go. Somebody has to go. A child. Wow. They used to, I don't say this, but you have a baby, that newborn. Akilia to the mother, they could do something, she dies, the baby is taken. She
anakuwa sacrificed for you to rise. Wow.
So nasty stuff. You see, nasty. And
so we need to take this towards the end. So ukaingizwa kwa hiyo system. But you managed to come out of it. How did that happen?
After now, my life now, of course, money is coming, but the conditions, you see, like me, I think when I got there, they wanted me to give something, but I didn't have. Niliwambia, I am an orphan. See, I'm an orphan, so I am the one that is giving myself. I am, kama ni anything,
ni mimi.
Yeah. So because they don't want to take me, I'm an asset. So they want something. Okay, they will always want something.
Yeah.
God will not want anything from you. God just wants you to walk faithfully. And through that now itafika mahali hizi vitu zitanishinda. Now I start looking for a way out. And I join Islam so that I can join Al-Shabaab. I can, because I know naona pale kuna protection. I don't think these people can get me from there.
Yeah.
You see, so I'm looking for a way out.
Yeah.
So I joined Islam. So, and they kind of knew. Because now naitwa warning, naitwa kupewa warning. Nikienda pale, kumbe they poisoned me.
Wow.
Yeah. So that night, I'm walking in town. I fall down. I start foaming.
Yeah.
And a prostitute comes and ananisaidia. Ananipeleka OC. After 2 days, I wake up totally not knowing where I'm from.
Yeah.
And something amazing is that I woke up praying.
Right.
You see, the doctor was like, where hata tulikuwa tunafikiria tu vile utaenda mortuary. So during that time, I developed a friendship with that girl, that lady now. Tumeanza kupush, we become intimate, she becomes pregnant. And now, those people, now the pressure increases because now
there's
this
an
one has to
for
go.
sacrifice.
Yeah, there's an opportunity.
Wow.
So everything that I had, I give to this lady and I tell her, find somewhere you can go. You see. So till now, I've never
connected again.
Connected. I've never connected, and I keep praying that she be there. So in a short span now, kukaanza kukua na a lot of fighting, because now elimination. Elimination. Mimi wanataka kunimaliza. The person that took me in, alienda commit suicide. Yeah. So now I'm stranded. I have to run out.
Right.
So my friend called me, nikaenda Nyahururu abruptly.
Right.
Yeah. People never used to know what I was going through because I was living a double life. It has to be on the low. Your life has to be kawaida.
Yeah.
You can't share with your brother. I never even used to trust anybody. Now I was like totally a different person. And I go to Nyahururu. During that period, a lot of things happen, and these guys, they totally get destroyed. you see, even though I influenced a little.
Right.
Yeah, but kukakuwa destroyed. So that is when now I came back to Nairobi.
Yeah.
Nikakuja Nairobi, nikakaa kidogo, nikaenda Eldoret kidogo. Like sasa nikaanza kumove, even though I never used to feel safe. But the time that I found my freedom, there is a time sasa Mungu anaanza kutoa kila kitu yenye I had ever made out of these things, like maisha sasa Mungu sasa anaanza kukuondolea, because now I started confessing Jesus, I started praying, I started nikipata hata mali kuna crusade kwa barabara, I started attending, like I just wanted.
Ulikuwa na njaa.
Yeah, I was empty inside, like my soul was not there. I was just a skeleton. So that emptiness ilikuwa inani drive kutafuta Mungu anywhere that I could.
That's right.
Yeah.
My brother, we need to bring this to a close.
Yes.
So that journey made so much sense, and here you are.
Yes, sir.
In just a minute, tell us, through all this, what you have seen God become in your life, and even to the others that you've interacted with.
I think what I've brought is a report from God. I've brought a report that tells you that God will take you, a nobody. Sa yu unahangaika hapo nje. God will take you and use you. God does not need you to have something. God will take a nobody and turn him into a somebody. God does not need you to make any sacrifice. God does not need you to kill any animal, because Jesus already made the sacrifice. Prosperity, everything belongs to God. Is the one that teaches your arm to prosper. Whichever other way that you try, you will fail, because even Jacob tried, akaenda kwa Laban nini ukora kidogo kidogo, akafail. When God sets you free, you are free indeed, because God does not give you things with conditions. God gives you things unconditionally. Right now, I've seen God bless me. The past week, I was telling you, I was given a Mercedes by my partner from Dingawald, Dominic. Like, I didn't ask for it, you see, like things just happen. So I would like to ask the young people out there that please wait on God. Be still and wait on God. All these other things, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these other things will be added unto you. Yeah, because there is a lot of rebellion, the way you're saying, but God is saying, my faithful city has turned into a prostitute, you see, in the book of Isaiah. And he's still asking you, come back to me.
That's right.
So,
I mean, it's a call, just vitu zingine utapewa zina gharama yake.
Zina gharama,
and some of that is death. It's actually death. Eventually it is death.
There is no mercy.
Right.
In the kingdom of the devil, there is no mercy. They tried to eliminate me a number of times, but I made it through. But in the kingdom of God, there is mercy.
All right. My brother, you're working with young people. Naona pia umekam na watu hapo unatembea nao. God Like City.
Yes.
How do we get in touch with you? And
God Like City iko on YouTube. You can follow God Like City on Instagram. There is God Like City Bars. God Like City Bars is a place where we want to be also developing talent and also bringing news about the kingdom of God. Yeah, instead of mtu waste time kwenda kuangalia magossip, watu sijui masocialite manini.
Kuna place pia hapo unaweza land. Pate vitu genuine zinasonga.
Yeah. So that is what we are trying to build. And
all right.
Very soon music ziko. And if you are an artist, if you are talented in any way, you can join us. And also, I would not want to leave without honoring my pastor, Pastor Carol Karaoke, because they are the people that have taken me through mentorship. Right. And now they have brought me to that maturity that I can also speak to young people and show them the way. I honor you, Pastor Carol. Ukisikia watu wanasema mom, dad, and you see people laughing. Me, I would call them mom and dad.
Yeah, because you know what.
Because I know what they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the price that they pay.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Edward Frank
Frank Dola. But
Edward
Dola.
Dola, D-O-L-A. D-O-L-A. Yeah, Edward Frank Dola. Very powerful testimony. Seen it all, gotten into occults, akaslimu, akakuwa Muislamu, kuingia Al-Shabaab. All that for the purpose of getting success. But he says, yote ni vanity. Sure. Come back to the cross. That's where it all began. Sure. Thank you very much. I hope that has spoken to you. Baraka Tele, check them out. God Like City on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you'll find something.
Sure.
Bless you.
Sure.